Hello friends, I hope you're well. I'm WhimsicalFluidArtistMeshka. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be doing another Plinko pour. This is such a fun and easy technique with lots of possibilities for different outcomes. This method of the Plinko technique is perfect for beginners because it doesn't require a lot of paint. The paint consistencies don't have to be the same, and you don't need a base coat, just a dry painted canvas. This technique harnesses the power of gravity and the diversional path of least resistance from paint navigating a maze of strategically placed obstacles. As you experiment with this technique, you'll discover that varying the sizes and placement and amount of obstacles and the consistency of your paints can influence the overall outcome. The colors I'm using are Amsterdam Copper, Artist Loft Level 2 Ultramarine Blue, and Tri-Art Iridescent Green. Everything is mixed with Liquitex Iridescent Pouring Medium. So as I said before, you don't need the same consistencies. So these consistencies are pretty close, but not exact. And I'm painting this 12 by 16 inch canvas that's been prepped with 2 extra coats of gesso. I taped the back with acid-free tape, sprayed the back with distilled water, inserted some cardboard in the back, and then I painted the canvas black. My first Plinko painting, I used inverted lids to create the obstacles. And for my last Plinko pour, I used flat glass marbles. And for this Plinko canvas, I used modeling paste in a large syringe to create rosebud obstacles. And then I painted the rosebuds the same colors that I'm using for the Plinko streams. There's really countless things you can use to make the obstacles. And I'll only need about 4 to 5 ounces of paint for this technique. And I'm starting off with a vertical canvas that's on an easel that's wrapped in plastic cling wrap. And then I'll just release a cascade of paints from the top, one color at a time, allowing gravity to guide its descent. So let's get started.
This is Mishka in the studio, where gravity takes the starring role. Get ready to watch paint flow. I'm all geared up, ready to pour. Got a drop sheet down to protect the floor. Gonna do a technique I've done before, one that I simply adore. I'm gonna do another Plinko pour. There's different ways to do this that I want to explore. Plinko's an idea I got from my daydreams. It's really as simple as it seems. A fun play with gravity to the extreme. With a vertical canvas, paint flows downstream. If it's something unique that you seek, try this diversional gravity driven technique. Perfect for those on a budget or for neat freaks too. It uses minimal paint and there's very little waste or cleaning up to do. Plinko pours a visionary stream, paint cascading in colorful streams. Gravity, the co-creator of the painting's design. Results will vary every time. This technique changes the rules of the game. It doesn't matter if your consistencies are the same. You don't need to use a lot of paint for a Plinko pour to look real quaint. No drip test needed here. Pour away without any fear. My canvas is resting on an easel covered in plastic to protect the surface. It works fantastic. I'm using a painted canvas with a dry background, embellished with a maze of obstacles, creating the paint's playground. On a vertical canvas, the paint gets to play, gravity guiding along the way. If it's something unique that you seek, try this diversion, no gravity driven technique. Perfect for those on a budget or for neat freaks too. It uses minimal paint and there's very little waste or cleaning up to do. Plinko pours, a visionary's dream, paint cascading in colorful streams. Gravity, the co-creator of the painting's design, results will vary every time. The magic happens when paint cascades from up top. How much is released determines where the flow will stop. Pouring the colors one at a time, paint flowing down in thin lines, taking the path of least resistance. Will it flow enough to go the distance? Encountering obstacles, shifting the paint's course. Gravity, the co-creator, the driving force, navigating diversion strategically placed. Each consistency flows at a different pace. With each obstacle encounter, the flow is affected and the paint streams gets redirected. Some color blending can be expected, creating organic patterns, lines interconnected, allowing gravity and the curvature of obstacles to guide its descent. Just keep dripping paint, augment until you are content. Watch as the paint flows and collides, paint streams creating the intricate Plinko design. If it's something unique that you seek, try this diversion, no gravity driven technique. Perfect for those on a budget or for neat freaks too. It uses minimal paint and there's very little waste or cleaning up to do. Plinko pours, a visionary's dream, paint cascading in colorful streams. Gravity, the co-creator of the painting's design, results will vary every time. Some colors flow quickly, others flow slow. It's gravity putting on a fluid art show. Plinko is truly fun art in motion. In the fluid art world, it's creating a commotion. Give it a try if you get the notion. You can use all sorts of things, create the paint diversions. There are absolutely no aversions. Set your creativity free. Seashells and modeling paste work quite well. Try it and see. Thin consistency creates finer lines. Use thicker paint for ones more defined. Pride and satisfaction when it turns out refined, like the vision I have in my mind. If it's something unique that you seek, try this diversion, no gravity driven technique. Perfect for those on a budget or for neat freaks too. It uses minimal paint and there's very little waste or cleaning up to do. Plinko pours, a visionary's dream, paint cascading in colorful streams. Gravity, the co-creator of the painting's design, results will vary every time. Comment below and subscribe to follow me on this fluid art ride. Copyright lyrics by Meshka, all rights reserved. Ooh, all rights reserved.